Hey guys, it's your girl Purpura. Welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see from the title, we are here with my BBL post-op 1 year later update. There is so much that I have to tell you guys. First of all, I do want to say thank you guys so much for those of you that are subscribed and coming back. Thank you guys so much for being on this entire journey with me. 1 year has went by so fast. Like, I can still remember last January going underneath the knife for the first time and getting a BBL for the very first time, and I'm so thankful that I was just able to share my entire experience with you guys and give you guys as much information to help you along with your surgery journey. So I'm thankful, and there's just so much I have to tell you guys. By the way, I know that I am wearing a waist trainer, but I am going to take the trainer off at the end of the video and show you guys my body 1 year later. So make sure you guys watch to the end to see. But yeah, there is so much information that I do have to tell you guys. So I'm not even going to make this intro too long. We're going to get right into it. So first of all, I know that the most asked question is going to be, do you regret getting a BBL? Like, 1 year later, is it worth it? And I'm going to honestly have to say, I do not regret getting a BBL at all. To be honest, I'm happy that I invested in myself, because just me getting dressed every day, I love my body. Me going to the pool, me going to beaches, me going on vacations, I just love the way I look. When I got a BBL 1 year ago, I did it for myself. I did not do it for anybody else. And so when I wake up every morning, I'm happy. And I feel like that is all that matters. If you are thinking about getting surgery, I feel like you need to think about why you're doing it. And if you're doing it for yourself, that's all that matters, because at the end of the day, it's you that have to live with yourself. You're not living for your family, you're not living for your boyfriend, you're not living for, like, just do what makes you happy. And I'm so happy that I did not listen to negative comments, and I'm so happy that I did what made me happy. And like I said, I'm just being so honest with this. I'm just being so honest with you guys. I'm not gonna get on camera and be fake and say, don't get a BBL. Like, I'm so happy that I've done it. I'm not gonna lie. My only thing is, there is some information that I do just have to share with you guys. And right off the bat, I'm going to have to make a disclaimer to make sure that you guys are doing your research and going to a board certified doctor. If you're going to go out the country, do your research. I'm going to say it again, do your research. Because if you do not do your research, it can cost you your life. So I just have to make that disclaimer. But let's get into all the juicy stuff that you guys want to know. So 1 year later, I'm gonna be real with you guys. My butt did not get completely soft until like 7 to 8 months post-op. Booty is not soft right off the table. Even when you feel like it's soft, it still has to settle in. So definitely, it took a while, but my booty has definitely been soft for some months now, and I love it. It moves, and nobody can tell me that it's not my butt. This thing moves like it's real, okay? Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Next, so important, and I feel like I'm still like in the phase of doing this. You have to wear your Faja or waist train, I want to say forever, because I've noticed, I'm gonna be so transparent with you guys right now, my body looked the best when I was like 3 to 5 months post-op. My body looked the best, and you want to know why? Because I was wearing my Faja like crazy. I've noticed that whenever I started slacking, start wearing my Faja and stop compressing, that my body still looked good, but it didn't look as snatched. So you guys, you have to still, 1 year later, as you can see, I still wear my Faja. I have my Faja. I still wear my waist train. Like, if you really want to have that snatch look forever, you have to waist train. Now, I get asked all the time, if you guys follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, then what are you doing, sis? Instagram. I get asked all the time on Instagram if I work out. You guys see me at the gym sometimes or doing Pilates. I just be like doing a little bit of something. But I get asked all the time if I work out, and the answer is no. I don't work out, but I'm very consistent with wearing my Faja and a waist train. And I feel like that is like big key, especially if I have a vacation coming up. I'm going to put my waist trainer on my Faja, and within 3 days, I look like I'm fresh off the surgery table. I kid you not. If you notice that after you have surgery that you're feeling bloated or your body is just not looking the same, sis, Get back in that faja. Get back in that waist trainer. I guarantee you, within 2 days, you're gonna look fresh off the table. You're gonna look like you got a fresh lipo. And that's something that I noticed. So even 1 year later, I'll show you guys the back. 1 year later, I am still wearing my faja. I feel like it is just very important. So to be honest, this is just something I'm going to have to do for a good minute. I don't see myself ditching my faja or my waist trainer no time soon. For me to actually keep my results and maintain it, I feel like I can't ditch it yet. 1 year later, I'm still wearing it. Like, it's just part of this lifestyle. This is just something that you are just going to have to adapt to. Get back in that waist trainer, get back in that faja, sis, because you can't ditch it yet, not yet. Next thing I want to talk about, 1 year later, my BBL incisions is still there. I did kind of try putting like the tape over it and the creams, but because I am melanated, I am a black woman, I do have dark browner skin, so my incisions are still there. If you're dark skinned and you're watching this, maybe, you know, you can give me some advice on what you did to get rid of your scarring, but my incisions is still there. And I can show you guys the back. Hopefully YouTube do not flag this out. If they do, I'll have to end up editing out this clip, but I'm gonna show you guys my 2 incisions. So this is one right here. This is how my incision look. It's just like a little dot. It's nothing crazy. I have 1 dot right here, and then I have the next dot, and then I have the next dot on the other side. So this is it. And I also have like the same 2 dots in the front. So like I said, my incisions is nothing crazy. I can definitely live with it. Like, to me, it's not the end of the world. Like, everything's gonna be okay, Patricia. Everything's gonna be okay. I can definitely live with my incisions, but I just feel like if you're a darker skinned black woman, please take that into account. Because there are other black women that I see that did get a BBL and their incisions is still clear as day as well. It's just what it is. That's the only thing that I noticed with doctors back in the day. I feel like when they used to do BBLs, because let me make it clear, getting a BBL now is nothing new. This surgery has been around for a very long time. It's just gotten popular recently, like within the last decade, but it has been around. So I noticed that when doctors used to do like butt implants, BBLs a while ago, they would hide your incisions more. That's the only thing that I noticed with these doctors nowadays, because my lipo incisions is right here in the front. I don't want to show because I don't want to get flagged, but my lipo incisions is right in the front. So doctors just used to be more careful with where they put the incision, but nowadays they put it anywhere. So that's the only thing that I do not like. But it is what it is. 1 year later, my incisions are still there. Now, I kind of want to touch base on like work life and, you know, haters or comments or comments just being out and dating. For me, when it comes to work life, I definitely do notice a difference in the way some men treat me. Like, even on Instagram, I even have to do a surgery, but I've always come off as like, people call me bougie. I'm not bougie, but I feel like, how do I put this? I guess because I have surgery, you know, I had to just automatically place me in this category, like, oh yeah, she's bougie. Let me go ahead and, you know, before even meeting her, let me go and send her a $500 bottle of perfume, some roses. Like, which I'm not complaining because I love it. Like, I'm not one of those girls that's gonna say I don't like it, because I do, but I noticed that I don't really have to tell my worth to men. I don't have to tell a man, I really like roses. Can you please send me roses? Like, I just don't have to do it, because they can kind of look at me and already tell the kind of woman that I am. So I feel like that's a plus. Less talking for me, because one thing about me, I really don't like having to tell a man what I'm into, what I like. It's like, we're grown. Yeah, so I definitely noticed that, like, less talking, more just princess treatment. And so that's kind of what dating is like. You guys know I do work at a club. So my money, I have to say, there are moments I have made more money, but I feel like on average, the money may be the same. But I definitely feel like there is more opportunity. Now, I'm not telling you to get a BBL. That's not what I'm doing, but I'm just being 100% transparent with you guys. Like, when you work in certain industries and you have a certain look, more opportunities come. that don't necessarily mean that you need surgery to get these opportunities, but for some women it may help. Next, I know that you guys probably are also going to be asking, am I going to get a round 2? Am I going to get a round 2? And I'm not gonna lie, I've been contemplating it only because, okay, my butt itself look good, the front of my stomach look good, but I just noticed that like my upper back have some fat, and I'm like, I know that in Miami they do not lipo your back high up. It's only towards, so you only get lipo down here. They don't go high up and lipo. So that's the only thing that I hate. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish that in Miami they lipo everywhere, because I know that when you go to DR, Colombia, they literally lipo all of this. So that's the only thing. Other than that, I really like my body. But if I was to do a round 2, it would definitely not be right now. Maybe after I have kids or something, just because I have other things I want to work on. I have other goals. I have other places that I want to put my money. I just don't want to keep doing BBL. Like, come on, my body looks good. I can lay off it for a while. But I'm not gonna lie, if I was to ever get pregnant with my first child, after I push that baby out, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I will get lipo again. I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend to be one of those girls like, no, I will never. Yes, after I push my first baby out, I will do lipo again, just because I want my stomach to be really flat. I've gotten used to having a flat stomach to the point where it's like, okay, if my stomach is not flat, what the F is going on? Like, what's going on? So I already said I am getting lipo once I have kids for sure. But as of right now, no more surgery on my body, at least. No more surgery on my body. And I feel like my doctor, I noticed that a lot of you guys have been going to my doctor. He is a good doctor. I love his personality. I can tell that he loves what he does for a living. I feel like that's so important. When you're choosing a doctor, you don't want to go to nobody that them being at work for like a drag. You want to go to somebody that loves what they're doing. So with my doctor, I feel like he loves what he does, but I also feel like it's important to choose a doctor that matches your body. Like, before I had surgery, I weighed 152 pounds and I'm 5'2", so I feel like he works really good on women like me. So my doctor is board certified. He's really good, and I feel like that's all I really have to update you guys on. But like I said, please make sure that you are going to a board certified doctor. There's one more thing else that I do have to say and be very transparent with you guys. If you do not eat right, work out, wear your waist train and your faja, your stomach will get back big. But in my opinion, I feel like it takes a while for it to get back. I'm gonna take the waist trainer off. I'm gonna show you guys my stomach. Take it off. Be very consistent with you guys. So this is my stomach. This is the side right here. And by the way, this bodysuit that I have on is from Skims. You know, I love Skims. So this is how it's looking. And I'm gonna see if I can put some pants this side, and then this is the back. And by the way, if you guys want to see some more pictures, because I'm always posting like pictures and videos of myself, make sure you dolls follow me on Instagram at glamdoll_Patrica. I am going to have the name here, and I want to thank you guys so much for being on this entire BBL journey with me. If you guys have any questions, then please let me know. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow your girl on Instagram at glamdoll_Patrica. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.